Mic check 1 2. Can you hear me in the chat? I'm gonna try some of these videos now.
Second way to tell if a girl wants you.
Let's go. We're going to start today's live stream. My name is Stephen. You're tuned in to Stephen Retention. We've got a big live stream to get through today. I'm on day 115. I'm checking in. I'm going to be telling you how I feel at the moment. We're also going to be talking about a few topics today. I should say tonight here in Australia. We're going to be talking about the sensation of women licking their lips around you whilst you're on SI. Yes, I know you're probably thinking, what are you talking about? You're cooked. But I'm telling you guys, it's a daily occurrence. It happens every single day and it's relentless. It never stops. And then we're going to be talking about just some other things that have been posted on social media, and I'm going to give you some of my reactions to all those kind of things. So, guys, stick around. We're going to get into it. I'm going to see how we go. Let's see if I can share a screen. Oh, Stephen Retention. Tonight's live stream, I've got a lot of topics lined up. We're going to get straight into it. Let us know in the comments if you can hear me all good. I'm pretty sure everything sounds good on my end. So We're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. So I'm on day 115 right now. Semen retention. So if you need semen retention, basically that means you refrain from releasing your seed. The seed is our life force energy. It's stored inside, our testicles. We call it semen retention because you're literally retaining the seed, right? This isn't a practice where you just completely fill up and you explode one day because you've retained too much. No, your body actually does excrete semen naturally in your sleep. I'd say probably once every 2-3 months in my story, um, and that's just in my sleep. There's nothing you can do about it. I think it's pretty natural. So, if anyone's concerned about holding on for too long, there's nothing wrong with that. At day 115 right now, I've already hit past 90 days, which means that I'm holding on to mature seed, and mature seed means that if I were to procreate, I'd be giving the female a seed that is like mature and healthy, and I would be creating a baby with like genius superpowers, right? So that's not my intention right now, but there is benefits within semen retention where you actually just you retain it, and as a result it goes back into your spine and into your brain. It also gives you testosterone boost. It also improves your skin, it improves your eyes, it improves your hair, everything, right? There's a lot of benefits. I could go on for hours about the benefits of semen retention, but that's actually not really what I'm here for today. I wanted to make this long live stream tonight really, really kind of funny and bizarre. And I want to show you a few clips right now. We're going to be talking about the first topic, which is why do women lick their lips around you when you're on a long streak, guys? This is happening to me a lot recently, and I thought I'd bring it up. Um, and why women lick their lips around you is 100% because of mainly semen retention. And of course, if you were a naturally attractive looking dude, I'm sure women lick their lips. But in my case, I've never seen this happen before, unless I've been like completely oblivious in the past. But honestly, it's these retention goggles. They make me see things a lot more, and also things occur a lot more when you are practicing semen retention. So, I want to tell you like my just recent experiences. Just the other day, I was walking down the street towards the beach, 11 a.m. kind of time. Walk past a little granny, an old lady, and I look at her to kind of smile and give her that kind of like morning nod where you're just like good morning kind of thing. Hey, how you going? That kind of like positive energy I like to give out to people because I think it just creates a feedback of positivity in my life. And she was like she was straight up like just like wetting them peckers. Like she was I don't know, it's almost like she was rehydrating the Nile River that had been dried up for centuries. And that wasn't the first time it ever happened, but it was the most recent time, and I just thought it was hilarious. And God bless her. Like, you go do your thing, grandma. Like, shoot your shot. Um, but I just thought it was funny. Anyway, also recently I noticed that this one's a bit more controversial. My mate, his girlfriend was like looking at me, like when I was talking, she was like staring at me like, yeah, and then she was like, and I was like, whoa, that was weird. Like like constantly licking her lips. And this is a lady that's probably like 10 years older than me, 11 years older than me, something like that. But either way, it was pretty weird. And I was like, that's just not not literally whilst you're sitting right next to your boyfriend. I don't know. To be honest, they're not even like official or anything like that. They're not like, you know, they're not. He hasn't put a ring on her, and he hasn't said that he's her boyfriend in a sense. But they have been dating, I should say. But the fact that she did it in open with me, it shows that this is actually a subconscious attraction kind of thing. They're not conscious of what they're doing a lot of the time. Women are very emotional kind of beings. They don't consciously think, "Oh, I'm going to lick my lips around him." No, that's just like a real kind of unconscious kind of thing that they do when they're attracted to someone, because it's a dead giveaway to someone who is aware of the fact that it is a sign of attraction. And I'm sure if they were aware of it, they'd probably do it a whole lot less. So I asked, actually, and there's been heaps of time at my gigs recently and women in public that do this around me. So it's not like it's not like something that just occurred twice. I'm trying to tell you guys, when you're on semen retention, this is going to happen a lot. Okay. So I asked why, why do women lick their lips to AI? And AI said women may lick their lips when they see you due to sexual interest, as it can be a subconscious sign of attraction. However, other reasons include having dry lips, feeling nervous, or anticipating something not related to you. It's important to consider the context and not jump to conclusions based on this single gesture. Yeah, look, guys, the fact that it's happened a lot recently and in different scenarios, it's safe to say this is going to happen to you. Or if it hasn't already happened to you, it's going to happen to you whilst you're practicing SR. And that's just a fact. So, I wonder, why would you lick your lips? Well, for me personally, I would lick my lips when I'm hungry, because it's like I smell something and it smells good and I'm craving it. And then also I'd lick my lips because I want to, like, I want to make out with someone, right? So it's like, it's an interesting kind of concept. We're going to look at some shorts now, just talking about these licking the lips scenarios and why women do it. So let's just have a look at the first one. And this is a YouTube short. So let's have a check the audio's working, and we'll go.
This brings us to the second way to tell if a girl wants you. This one's a little bit funny, but stay with me. This sign is that she licks her lips when she's around you. This is one of the most basic body language signs that a woman is attracted to a man. Now, she's not doing it on purpose. She's not like, oh, he's hot and licks her lips. That'd be kind of weird. I mean, some might do that, but it would still be weird. Instead, when we are, well, there are a couple of reasons. One, there's a chance she's thinking about lips in general, right? If she's attracted to you. But two, it's also that when we're around someone who we are attracted to, it's easy to get nervous, right? And your mouth can get dry. And so she might lick her lips. So pay attention if you start noticing she licks her lips a lot when she's around you. That's a very good sign that, yeah, she's attracted, she's interested. Now, I do have to say, with this sign, and honestly with all signs of attraction and interest, do remember to keep things in context. This brings us to the second way to tell if a girl.
So there you saw it, guys. This lady, Coach Melanie, she's basically said that it's a subconscious thing, and she's doing it because she's ready to make out with you guys. And I'm like, I'm kind of taking the piss here, but I'm also serious. Like, I'm actually serious. Like, they're doing it because they're interested in you. And I'm sharing this with you guys because I didn't really notice it until recently, when it started happening a lot. And I was just like, why are they constantly licking their lips? But yeah, like, it happens a lot, guys. And she just said that it was also because of nervousness. And like nervousness, their mouth goes dry and they're licking their lips, right? So it makes sense. So let's have a look at another one. We're going to have a look at other screen share. So let's check out this one. And this one is another female about why women lick their
Have you
lips.
seen this? And it can be in different contexts, different meanings. It can be a flirtatious gesture. So it could be someone's flirting with you or you're flirting with them. It also could be a sign of stress. I analysed the lady at the centre of the baby reindeer interview that she did with Piers Morgan, and she lips her lips quite a few times during that hour-long interview. And I don't think she's flirting with Piers. What I think is happening is her lips and her mouth is very dry. So we can see that it's a sign of stress and perhaps a sign of nervousness.
So again, guys, you see, it's a sign of nervousness, but it's also a big sign of attraction. So you just got to be aware of all these kind of things. You know, like when you're practicing semen retention, sometimes you think you're delusional. Sometimes you think I must be. Oh shit! I nearly dropped my bottle. I must be delusional because you know I'm experiencing all these phenomenal things, right? But I'm here to tell you that that's just not the case. You're not delusional. I've shown you two females talking about it right now, and this is essentially what goes on. Okay, so we're going to watch one more short, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about it. And I'm going to answer some comments after this short as well. So feel free to drop something in the chat as well. If you're watching, please like this video so it goes out to other people that want to watch semen retention related content. And of course, bring more people to this channel and to this live stream. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I'm going to be hanging out for a bit. So yeah, let's get into this next one. This next one, I haven't seen this guy in so long. It was actually kind of funny to see him again. I hadn't seen his videos for a hot minute. Okay,
hidden sign that you got to pay attention to when you're talking, casually engaging with the reader. If she gives you one of those, run like hell, because what? If she licks her lips or wets them in any specific way, this is not something she's doing consciously. It's a subconscious thing. She's actually licking her lips in preparation for making out with you.
That guy, Alpha M. Man, I haven't seen his videos in years. Drop us a heart reaction if you love a bit of Alpha M. I haven't seen his videos in a long time. I remember watching his videos after I broke up with my first ever girlfriend because I was like, I was single and I hadn't been single in a long time. And actually, she was my kind of long-term relationship, and she was kind of like my first proper girlfriend, I guess you could say. So it was just kind of interesting to experience that. And watching his videos, very kind of men's like self-help and dating and all that kind of stuff. So it was pretty interesting to see him pop up in this little licking the lips research right now. But yeah, there you go, guys. So there's 3 videos show you just the truth about why women lick their lips and around you, and you know, no one has brought it up about, you know, in relation to semen retention. But again, semen retention just it's not the actual act of semen retention that is making women lick their lips around you. It's the accumulation of all the benefits of semen retention that is making women lick their lips around you. Okay, so you practice this to get stronger, to get wiser, to get closer to God. And you know, the attraction from women is just a byproduct of all those kind of things, right? So don't fixate on, oh, why isn't the women licking their lips, or why isn't, women attracted to me yet, and all that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff happens over time. It doesn't happen within 2 days of not busting a nut. Okay, so I'm going to answer this question that we got in the chat. It's from Gayhar Z9DSJ. Been practicing it for about 4 years on and off. That's awesome, man. That's basically the same length as me, as far as how long I've been doing semen retention for. But yeah, my longest streak was 15 months, and that ended in July. So guys, if you're watching, let me know what your longest streak of semen retention is, and we can have a chat about it if you want as well, in between topics and stuff. I'm gonna have a little drink, so chuck us a like so we can get some more people into the chat today. And I'm drinking Pellegrino. Pellegrino is really good for you because it's got so many minerals and all that kind of stuff. Speaking of minerals, another reason why we want to retain seed and all that kind of stuff is because your body cultivates minerals. You start to build up zinc. Zinc is so important, guys. Like, there's this guy, he plays drums for me, and he's injured his foot in May. He injured his foot in May. It's now December and he still has issues with his foot. I mean, that's just the life of Akuma. This guy's in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. It's like, he's never going to recover well because he's ejaculating. He's losing the zinc from his body. All these men that are 30 years old and decrepit, they can't even move around. Like, I literally went to the beach and then I played some basketball because I've got the energy to do it. I'm not even going to eat tonight because I don't need to eat, right? I'm producing the minerals and all these things that keep me healthy. So I guess the point here is retaining your seed. You're going to have all these minerals. So you can tell, my hair's all sandy and beachy from going before, so it's a bit crazy and all that. But what can you do? So let's go into the topic of what people think of semen retention. This is an interesting one. So we've got people out in social media that have all these different reactions to what semen retention is. I've noticed there's been a few articles that have been popping up and Facebook posts that have been popping up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share these articles and I'm going to react to what's actually going on. So let's have a look at the first one. Okay. All right, here we go. So a male birth control pill passes first human safety tests. Men can now temporarily stop sperm production without affecting testosterone or fertility. A new era of shared reproductive responsibility begins. Okay, so this was posted by Awesome Stuff 365. I don't know how legitimate this thing is, but basically what was said was there's this new contraception pill for men for their preventing, sperm production. And they said it doesn't affect your testosterone or fertility. Guys, if it doesn't affect that, what does it affect, right? If you're not producing sperm, what does it actually do to you when you don't produce sperm? When it comes to like scientific things like this, never trust it. So I'm going to search up male birth control pill. Let's see what we got. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So right here, we've got first hormone-free male birth control pill shown safe in early human trial. Okay. So a hormone-free pill called YCT529 that temporarily stops sperm production by blocking a vitamin A metabolite just concluded its first safety trial in humans. This is interesting, right? Blocking a vitamin A metabolite. That's really interesting. I'm just doing a little here. So, according to AI, blocking a vitamin A metabolite can involve inhibiting the enzymes that metabolize vitamin A or interfering with proteins that transport it. A key example is developing a male contraceptive by blocking enzymes like those regulated by the retinoic acid in the testes, which is crucial for sperm production. Another example is prevention of vitamin A toxicity. Okay, guys, this is bad. I'm just saying straight up, this is bad. This is not good. We shouldn't be blocking development of vitamins in our body straight up, right? Like there should be no exceptions to that. Notorious, how you doing, bro? Thanks for entering the chat, entering my 5th week. That's awesome, bro. So you're already past 30 days. You're a good streak, brother. I'm talking right now a few different things in relation to semen retention that I've been in the news lately, right? On my news feed. So this one I'm reading about is this first hormone-free male birth control pill. And it blocks vitamin A. I don't know, that seems like a bit of a red flag to me. I don't know. I don't really trust that. So let's continue reading this article. So when it comes to birth control, the market has been skewed. Female contraceptions, yeah, blah, blah, blah. We accept that. We've known that. Okay, so in the first clinical trial of its kind, a non-hormonal oral contraceptive that reversibly stops sperm production was deemed safe for human use earlier this year. The daily pill, called YCT529, blocks a vitamin A metabolite from binding to its receptor in the testes. Guys, this isn't good. This is not good. This action prevents the chain of gene expression changes that are required to start sperm making process. Safety results from the early phase in the clinical trial were published in the Communication Medicine. So what did it say? Let's see what the science. We're going deep. This is turned into a science class, guys. But hey, this is great. I mean, what's the point in learning about semen retention like on all these YouTubers if we're not going to go like deep into the science of it, right? Yo, what's doing, Notorious? Don't F at all. Stay cautious, bro. That's so true. Like that's like legit. This is like Frankenstein type shit going on right now. The boys, hey, let's go. I don't care if my neighbors got woken up. They can go F themselves in their crusty pajamas. Rome, ROT, bro, how you doing, brother? Oi, guys, chuck us a like on stream just so we can get some more brothers in this chat going because we're going deep. We're going deep into the matrix right now. So right now, I'm going to share this this study to this article in a sec. I'm gonna save the article. I'm gonna put it in my little notes. Okay, now let's look at this study. Okay, so I'm gonna switch screen and we go. Let's go. Okay, so safety pharma I can't even pronounce these words. Safety and pharmacokinetics of the non-hormonal male contraceptive YC529. Bruh. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's just go to the abstract. Here we go. So, yeah, the abstract. Here we go. So, guys, if in case you ever want to do your own scientific research or like peer-reviewed studying, if any of you didn't go to university, the best way to get the summary of a study is to just look at the abstract. The abstract, it actually breaks down the whole paper in like literally one page. So here we go. The background. Since nearly half of all pregnancies in the US and worldwide are unintended. That's tragic. What an opening bar. Since nearly half of all in the US and worldwide are unintended. That literally means of people accidents. Oh my God. Funny as. 50% of people in the world are accidents. That's fucked. Oh my God. I gotta have some Pellegrino to comprehend that. The chances are I'm an accident. This is crazy. I'm having an existential crisis right now. Oh my God, that's hilarious. So, since we know that half the world are accidents, there is a critical need for additional contraceptive options for men and women. Yeah, now, ladies, you're not doing your job properly. Let's get the men involved now. After a hiatus in non-hormonal male contraceptive development. Take this seriously, it's so funny. Okay, here we go. Okay, so male contraceptive development of about half a century. The new chemical entity YCT529. There we go. YCT529. Can you guys remember that? YCT529. It's like it's our new thing, right? Like I don't practice semen retention. I practice YCT529, bro. Do you even 529, bro? Are you on YCT time? Are you on like YCT time, bro? Like, don't you know that you don't even have to practice semen retention? You can just take YCT529, bro. So, a retinic acid receptor or antagonist is being developed as a non-hormonal oral male contraceptive to decrease sperm count. Look, guys, I'm going to say that again. Contracept to decrease sperm count by impairing. Do you guys know what impairing means? Okay, let me just quickly give you the definition of impairing. Okay, impairing means to make something worse, weaker. Oh my God, impairing. So, do you even YCT529, bro? Are you even impairing your testes, bro? Oh my God, this is funny as. I'm going back to the chat. This is a funny episode, eh? Yo, how y'all doing? Chuck us a like in the chat. I hope you're having a great night. So let's methods here. Here we report the results of the first in human phase 1. Assess its safety, tolerability, pharmacokinetics, and pharmacodynamics, and its potential effects on heart rate. Oh, this is, guys, potential effects on heart rate, inflammatory biomarkers, sexual desire, and mood. 16 male volunteers were enrolled to receive single doses of 10, 30, 90, and 180 milligrams of YCT529 in the fasted state. So they're taking these pills, this YCT529, they're taking that in a fasted state. Okay, not with food like you would with antibiotics. This is pretty interesting stuff. So volunteers also received 30 milligrams in a fed state to study the effect of food on the pharmacokinetics. Okay, cool. All right, here we go, guys. We're getting to the results. Single doses of up to 180 milligrams of YCT529 had no effects on the heart rate follicle stimulating hormones, luteinizing hormone, and testosterone. Okay. Wait, what was that again? Single doses of 180 milligrams of YCT529 had no effects on the heart rate. Okay, that's good. Hormone. This doesn't make sense. Why has it got parentheses? Okay, anyway, it had no effect on heart rate, hormone, follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, and testosterone. Hormone binding globulin or inflammatory biomarker levels. Okay. This is the interesting thing about this little sentence here. If I was a scrutinizing, academic, which I'm pretending to be, right? They single out hormone here, and then they put in brackets follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, and testosterone. So they've given us three types of hormones, right? And what that means is that it does affect your hormones, but it doesn't affect those three hormones. And when men see something like testosterone, then they'll be like, oh, okay, it doesn't affect my test, I'm all good. And this is why I wouldn't be taking any of that shit, right? So blah, blah, blah. It doesn't affect desire or mood. There was no clear that food affects the drug. Okay, here we go. YCT was well tolerated in this single ascending dose study. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, guys, let me just quickly destroy this retarded study, okay? So not only was this was by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people, Naja, Stuart, Shahan, Karen, Eric, Ramiro, Emily, Dennis, Gareth, Heather, Sarah, and Akash did this study. So there was 12 people that did this study, and now they managed to get how many men to do this drug? How many men did they try this drug on? Well, how many did they? They tried it on 16 male volunteers, right? Can you guys see that? Let's zoom in. They tried this on 16 male volunteers, okay? Let me see that. There we go. 16 male volunteers. All clear. 16 male volunteers. What a joke. What a joke. 16 male volunteers taking a drug and they came to this conclusion. I bet all of them were like planning on getting a vasectomy. Any bets all of them were like Reddit kind of mods. He bets all of them probably coomed like, 50 times that week. None of them were on semen retention. They didn't affect their testosterone because they depleted all their testosterone. Give it and do a bit of reading with my coffee on it tomorrow. And I'm actually going to make a standalone video about this whole study because it's actually kind of this is the future we're talking about, guys. I'm up right now. I'm looking at the chat. Du Bois. He says, Mr. Stephen Retention, we need you in schools, bro. That's it. You better behave, Du Bois. I'll see you back there. Hey, don't think about certain today, Du Bois. Hey. Notorious says, I always remember when you said that hospitals and farmers just exist because of the fact that men are coomers. Oh, thanks for remembering that, bro. Like, I get, like, how some people say I get these downloads and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if it's a download or just awareness, right? Awareness is like an ever expanding sea that just continues to the tide continues to come out. And that's what I find is that hospitals is just a loserville. It's just like a loser's joint. Like nurses are like low IQ people that are like labeled as modern day heroes. It's like, dude, I'm not gonna go there. Okay, let's move on to another one. Hope you're all having a great night tonight. Thank you for liking this live stream and, checking out Stephen Retention's first kind of proper live stream episode. We're going for a long haul tonight. Grab yourselves a drink. I'm having a S Pellegrino. Let me know what you guys are using SR for as well. Like, I'm a musician. You can see I've got the guitars in the background. My studio room's a bit of a mess at the moment, but I use SR to kind of, help me be a musician and write songs. And so what do you use SR for? Do you want to get gains and stuff? Like, I do that and I've got like no muscle, do you want to get more money? Do you want to have more money with the energy that you get from SR? Do you want to have more charisma? Like, there's so many benefits of semen retention. So let us know in the chat what you guys are actually using SR for, and we'll have a little run through the roll call. Okay. I'm feeling like we're going to watch an old school classic SR video tonight as well, by a man called Alpha T Fitness. So stick around. We're going to be doing some live reactions to Alpha T very soon as well, just to kind of top the night off on like a funny kind of note. Okay, let's have a look at one more of these articles, and then we'll have a little bit of a the boys kind of chat at the end. Just real quick, Notorious is chimed in by saying that he remembers when I said that hospitals and farms just exist because of the fact that men are coomers, and he then followed up by saying he was sick and semen retention healed him. So there you go, guys. It's I talked about the drummer that injured his foot, and his foot has been injured because that guy's draining his balls. That guy's like, instead of his foot kicking that kick drum, his hands or his girl's just like is just punching his sack. She's just punching his sack like boom, boom, boom. And he's just depleted, man. He's just like, girl, I can't handle this anymore. Like, please, I gotta hop on semen retention. And she just punches him in the sack again. Boom. Okay, here we go. Let's get into something else. So we'll do one more article and we'll finish up. So let's see what some of the Guardian has to say. Okay, here we go. Okay, this one was interesting. I want to show you this article. It's not showing the link. Can I refresh it? Will it work? Come on, show us. So the Guardian. Here we go. Yep. Oh, what? I'll just write in the Guardian. James Blake semen retention. I thought this was funny that this guy's name was James Blake. And he basically is a musician, if you guys don't know that. But this guy isn't the actual James Blake. This is some other James Blake. So let's have a look at this article and action. So here we go. I'll pop it up on the other window. The Guardian. Think of the Guardian. Let me know in the chat. I think the Guardian's probably one of the worst news outlets of all time. I'm going to get to chat in a real sec. So let me know what you're thinking. I'm happy to answer questions and all that kind of stuff. But here we go. So TV tonight, inside the manosphere and 100-day semen retention journey. This guy's done a decent streak. Like, look at this guy's face. Like, that's the face of a dude that's like properly holding his seed. Like, good on you, bro. Like, and then you can see his mate out the back here. He's lifting and, getting all swole and shit. And this guy's looking all stoic. He's got a fresh kind of black style. Like, I'm a big fan of that black kind of style. It's very urban, kind of old type shit. suits me living in Melbourne. Drop us a comment where you guys are from as well. I want to know whereabouts you guys are located. Do we have any Aussies in the house tonight? I doubt we got, because you'll be sleeping unless you're on semen retention and on insomnia time as well. But here we go. Let's have a look at this comment. Men of the manosphere. James Blake speaks to young men about taking the red pill. So James Blake meets the online community of alpha influencer Hamza Ahmed. Oh my God, that guy's the biggest. No one respects the nice guy, says Shane, who took the red pill up. I don't worship Andrew Tate, but I crave what he represents. Okay. Jack, who is 57 days in his 100-day semen retention journey, it's insightful, honest hour, which even Blake addressed his past beliefs. And it was written in this TV special, which was 10 p.m. on BBC3. So that was that was a Monday night at 10 p.m. They did a Men of the Manosphere special on BBC3. So it's basically saying they put this on the worst channel of the lot at the most inconvenient time, i.e. 10 p.m. Monday night. And not only that, it was produced by a woman. You can't make this shit up. But hey, you know what you also can't make this shit up is Celebrity MasterChef. I mean, look at that. Look at Celebrity MasterChef these days. Like, that's like, let me know what you guys think this thing here is cooking up. I don't know if it's a guy or a woman. Like, you can't assume these days, but I'm assuming it's a guy in drag. But anyway, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Okay, so the Guardian needs your money. Hang on, we gotta help out the Guardians. Let's go to this Guardian chat. Okay, so the Guardian, Men of the Manosphere. So mortified documentarian James Blake meets young men who have drifted towards misogynistic influences. Okay, just as you can accurately measure the quality of a documentary about pornography by a number of examples of its subject, that does not show so you can judge a program about incel culture, the manosphere / toxic masculinity, by the amount of time it does not devote to noxious leaders of the subculture. Holy shit. This person does not know how to fucking write a sentence. Who wrote this? Oh, Lucy Mangan. Jeez. Check out this chick. She looks so depressed. And what a name. Lucy Mangan. So Lucy Mangan has just written the longest fucking sentence of all time. And she's used so many buzzwords. We've got pornography, we've got insults, we've got manosphere / toxic masculinity. Oh my God, this is going to be a hard read. Here we go. Porn documentary makers often seem to use their commission to indulge in their own murky fascinations, or at the very least fill the screen with naked women as an easy way to hook viewers than constructing decent programs. Fair assumption. That's pretty good, Mangan. Thank you for that. Similarly, stuffing program with footage of the poster boys' diatribes generally about pussies / female metonymically / males metaphorically. Okay, this is getting weird. Power and the need for men to wield one over the other is titillating opportunity and an easy shortcut to engagement. I love how these journalists just, they're really flexing their vocabulary, but they're not saying anything. Like, what do you do think so far? Do you guys understand what this woman's on about? You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to copy this whole thing and just go to ChatGPT. Let's go to ChatGPT and just say, sum up this retardedly written article for my YouTube live stream, please. Of course, you got to be kind to GPT, okay? Here we go. Here's a clean, sharp YouTube friendly. Thank you so much, ChatGPT. Okay, here we go. The article reviews Men of the Manosphere, a documentary that James Blake made. I reckon we got to do a live stream and watch Men of the Manosphere. I'm going to add that to my notes. This is going to be a funny. This is going to be a funny episode. So basically, he's interviewed these different young men. So let's go to look at all these different young men. Hey, okay. Sam is 16. Sam's 16 years old, fell into the man content at 13, started posting his own stuff, got bullied at school, and now he says he's basically no real life friends. He worships one influencer he said changed his life. Look, if I knew a kid like Sam, that 1 years old, I'd say to him, no one gives a fuck about these dumb cunts at school. They're all just a bunch of insecure fuckers. You know, like I think about all guys that I went to school with, and some of them know about Semen retention. If you tuned in, drop a comment and let me know if you like it, mate. Otherwise, if you're watching it because you're a faggot, then, you know, do what you do, okay? Okay, so Shane, 2 years old, a criminology grad who turned into red pill's ideas after a breakup. He repeats the classic lines about women being master manipulators, focusing on money and muscles and avoiding emotional investment. But he's conflicted because he actually likes his new girlfriend, which goes against red pill rules. Okay, here we go. Shane's 22 and he's confused. He's taken the red pill, but he's got his new girlfriend and he likes her. Look, Shane and Sam, 16 and 22, are young. They don't understand nothing yet. Okay, their lives haven't been turned around. So here we go. And the oldest of the three is Jack, who's 27, which is still bloody young. This whole documentary that BBC has funded for this woman, Holly, or whatever her name is, to go do, literally doesn't interview a man in his 30s, which is like peak man, and a man in his 40s is also peak man. Pretty much man from the age of 35 to like 55 is absolutely slaying life if he's got his shit together, okay? Anyway, so let's go. Jack, 27, started during the pandemic, pays a month to learn about how to become a manosphere influencer himself. Good on him. Like, look, guys, this whole live streaming thing, it's just a bit of fun. It's like ding to people on YouTube and like practicing being a broadcaster and all that kind of stuff for me. Like, what else am I going to do? Like scroll and comment on social media? So he's also on Semen Retention Journey, or what legend, claiming that not masturbating increases masculine energy. Blake keeps a straight face the whole time. So the guy that's interviewing him keeps a straight face because, you know, this guy's on Semen. I think that's enough evidence that, you know, this guy, Jack, 27, on Semen Retention is intimidating, you know, James Blake, the interviewer, because he's keeping a straight face whilst he's giving him that like full beast mode Semen Retention down. Like he's just stoic, like, yep, I'm on Semen Retention. Can you feel the density of my balls right now, bro? And James Blake is coomed and he's like, man, look, I'm a BBC, don't kill me. So here we go. Across all these interviews, Blake finds confusion, loneliness and contradictions. Okay, so the interviewer finds confusion, loneliness and contradictions. Yep, I agree. There is some contradictions going on in some of these younger men, like Shane especially, the guy who's took the red pill and likes his new girlfriend and doesn't want to go against red pill rules. I mean, it's like saying that, like, oh, you just like you decided to become a vegan, but then you bought a porterhouse steak and then you ate the steak and you're like, actually, I really like this steak, but it goes against my veganism, but I'm going to eat the steak because, like, you know, like, I don't know. It's just confusing, man. I know I should just eat this steak, but it's like you can't be red pill and have a girlfriend, guys. You can't have Semen Retention and have a girlfriend. You can be what in brahmacharya they call like a householder. And that's like, you know, like basically, I guess, like it like, okay, a householder in brahmachari and semen retention is a man that has the purpose of procreating kids. Okay, so he's created kids, and then he uses semen retention to hold the family together. That's what you can do. But just got a girlfriend, and you're trying to fluff around, but she's not kind of the girl you want to marry or have kids. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. That's just it. Like, at the end of the day, like, within the first couple of times that you talk to this person, whether this is going to be the mother of your child, and is this someone you want to introduce to your parents? And if the answer is no, then dump them. Like, just be a savage, boys. Like, they're all savages to us. Who cares? Like, they do us around like we're trash. Just dump them. You don't owe them a massive apology or a text that's huge. I'm going to read you the text that I sent the girl that I just dumped recently. I only met up with her like times. But she's like, what did I say? Where is it? Oh, yeah. Hang on. Is this it? Okay, here we go. I was like, hey, I hope you had fun night last night. I just wanted to let you know that I've enjoyed hanging out with you over the last couple of weeks, but I do not intend on pursuing our friendship further than what it is at the moment. My main reason is we're at different phases in our life right now, and I instinctively feel like this won't progress. I wish you nothing but the best for your future, and I'll be cheering you on from a distance on your journey. Sorry it didn't work out, but I enjoy the time we spent. Take care, Stephen. Okay? So, you got to be, you can't be a complete like savage in a sense that like you're going to make them feel really, really bad and all that kind of stuff, because that's bad karma for you. But just be savage in the sense that you make a decision and you stick to it. And then the parting action with them is on a good note, on a positive note. Like, don't just ghost, which I've done in the past, because then I ended up ghosting a girl, and then I ended up to like literally 2 months later and being like, hey, I'm really sorry I didn't text you, but blah, blah, blah. I don't think it was going to work out. All the best, blah, blah, blah. Like, that was stupid, having this thought lingering in the back of my mind. Just learn how to communicate with people, and just like, yeah, or at the end of the day, don't hang out with people more than once, and don't definitely 100% never sleep with that you don't actually respect on a personal kind of friendship level. Okay. Let's get to the end of this stupid James Blake kind of takeaway. So, these interviews, Blake finds confusion, loneliness, and contradictions. These guys aren't monsters. They're isolated, insecure, and looking for answers. Okay, guys. So apparently we're isolated, insecure, and looking for answers. I think looking for answers is a good takeaway. Yeah. In a world they feel has left them behind. Dude, this is the most gaslighting kind of psyop I've ever read. So basically BBC is saying that all these guys that are in the manosphere are left behind in a world, and it's coming from a feeling. They feel like they're left behind. I think that's just ultimate gaslighting. I think what it is that men educating themselves and are waking up to this like matrix programming that's like really targeting men, and it's making men like Kumas. It's making men stupid. So yeah, I think they're really showing that they're not a trustworthy source of education, BBC. So well done, BBC. How art thou fallen? So, and the manosphere offers simple toxic explanations plus a path to quote unquote success, usually while selling courses and exploiting their vulnerability. Okay. So they're talking about like selling courses and, a path to success and exploiting people, right, in the manosphere. Okay, let me see how many guys in chat have actually paid for an online course from one of these YouTubers. I've never paid for anything on YouTube. I've sent thanks, like those YouTube thanks credits. I sent to like Shaved Lion King. I sent a sticker to SRBG, Regal Change, and I think I sent something to someone else. Probably, I think it was Our Everyday Lives, Michael D. La Rocca. So I send money in like those YouTube stickers that you can send thanks to people. Like I send that way of like, giving support. But I don't do any of these courses because what they say is enough inspiration for me to do the introspection to actually like develop myself. Isn't that the whole point of all these influences? They're trying to like express an idea that a lot of men gravitate towards, or you don't even have to say a lot of men. You could just say influencers' job is to express a idea that influences people onto that idea. And the idea that I'm expressing right now is semen retention. So I don't know, like the courses and all that kind of stuff. If people want to pay courses, that's on them. That's got nothing to do with the person that's making the course. And exploiting their vulnerability is the biggest like over like what's the word, over the top kind of like propaganda I've ever. So the takeaway of this whole documentary is the real danger isn't that these young men are inherently harmful, it's that they're being exploited by sign figures. Oh, they're cynical. We're all cynical manosphere men that we're gonna take your money. Who profit from their pain. And in the process make them isolated, angry, and potentially harmful to others. We're all isolating, angry on semen retention, aren't we? And we're harmful to shit. Like literally kids come up to me, animals come up to me, women come to me, men come up to me. There's nothing they'll see as a harmful person. This is the reviewer calls the documentary thoughtful, tender, and terrifying. Okay, there we go. We finally finished this bullshit. Let's end it. Let's end this stream. Let's get into some chats. How y'all doing? Chat's going off at the moment. This is great. Notorious, Du Bois, how you doing, bro? Notorious, exactly how it went. Yeah, exactly. So when you say exactly how it went, are you talking about like how semen retention healed you? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, so Yash Z17 says, I read an article which stated ejaculating 21 days a month reduces the risk of prostate cancers by 20% in men. Yeah, okay. We've all read that article, Yash, and it's bullshit. It's actually just, as I just showed a lot of these guys on this stream, they trialed this male contraception pill on 16 men. That's it. That's all they did. 16 men. That's all they tried this contraception pill on. 16 men. That was it. And what happened was they didn't fully explain what's going on with this new YTC 529 drug that they're giving people, okay? And we're assuming that it's healthy because 16 men took the pill. We don't even know how old these men were. We'll get to that study in a sec. I'll do a standalone video and not a live stream where I can really break down this contraception pill. Yeah. So the whole prostate cancer thing, bro, is bullshit, man. Like we naturally ejaculate like prostate fluids in wet dreams and stuff when we retain our seed. I'm not trying to say you're an idiot or anything like that, Yash. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, ejaculating 21 days a month, that's self-suicide, bro. Like 21 days a month. You're telling me that for 66% of your month, you are ejaculating just because you want a 20% chance to reduce prostate cancer. So you're literally draining all those minerals out of you because you want to reduce prostate cancer. You're jacking off 21 days out of a month. Dude, there's something really wrong with you, bro, if you believe that. Shooter99 says, hey, I'm Indian. Come to India. Come to India. Visit India. India flags. India flags. Come to India. India flags. I also look European. That's really cool, bro. I'm not coming to India. You can pay me to come to India. In the meantime, I'm just going to cook all your food that you make and, admire your culture from afar. But I'm not coming to India just because you've spammed the Indian flag in the comments. Okay. Okay. Notorious says, you made a joke about how I got drained and I said that's exactly how it went. Never mind. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Sorry. It was probably something a long time. So you're a Brahman. Okay. That's really cool, bro. Like, I'm very interested to know what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, cool. What country am I from? I'm from Australia. So I have steppe European genes. Okay. Yep. Cool. Okay. Yeah, this Shooter, welcome to the live stream. Look, if you want to get on live stream as kind of like good side, don't really spam the chat just with the same thing saying come to India all the time. I mean, it's textbook kind of respect, brother. Buddy boy. Yeah. Okay, so I reckon that will do for today. That was a really fun live stream. Thank you, everyone. Please like this video before you leave a chat if you want to do one more comment. But you know what? We're going to end today's live stream by watching some classic Alpha T. Alpha T is a legend. And I just love his energy. So we're just gonna watch a little bit of Alpha T. And yeah, let's just do it. Let's go. Let's get something. Let's go. Okay, yeah, this one's a bit more topical. I reckon this will be a good one. Okay, so thank you so much for welcome to the chat. Biggest inspirations. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. We're going to watch this and close out.
If you want to die, then just do what she says and comply. It's just that simple. It's not complicated. You can only choose one side. You can't choose both. You either choose semen of attention, sobriety, and earnest, or you choose her side. You comply, and then you die. It's that simple. Don't come to me talking about semen of attention, but you're committed to your wife and your girlfriend. It's not possible to do two things at once. It's not possible to turn left and right at the same time. There's going to be turmoil. There's going to be decision. There's going to be problems one way or another. And you can only choose one side. You can't choose both sides. You can't tell me that you're on semen of attention in earnest, that you're sober in earnest, but you drink every now and then, and you fuck every now and then. No, this is a cruel path. This is a cruel path, and it's just that simple. This is the path of men. This is a path for men. This is a path in which you can't turn left and right at the same time simultaneously. You guys got to understand that this is a cruel path that you walk if you're on semen of attention, sobriety, and earnest. If you choose the path of the matriarch, then that's the path you've chosen. But don't get mad at me because you chose that path. What the fuck you getting mad at me for? What the fuck you want to call me gay for? What the fuck you want to call me an incel for? You can call me all that shit all you want to. It doesn't change the facts. It doesn't change the facts that you chose the side of the matriarch. And you're trying to rationalize it. So you come at me instead of going after the matriarch because you've been brainwashed. You come after me. And you say, and you could not even just me. It's not even nothing personal. It's personal with you. because you're trying to rationalize all the fucked up decisions you made that involves females. And that's your fault. You fucked up. You fucked up and stuck your dick inside of a dirty pussy. Every pussy on earth is dirty, period. Period. Because there's no purpose in it other than just to feel good. Okay, you feel good, and now you're just a bit older, and you're just a bit weaker. And not even a bit, a lot weaker, a lot stupider, a lot more foolish because you lose energy. You lose energy. Does this sound verbatim to things that you've heard before? Yeah, because that's all I talk about. And that's all you hear from legit men in this world that understand that when you give your life and you give your energy and your attention to women, that's it. It's over. It's over. I don't care what you think the trade-off is. I don't care if you think the trade-off is worth it. I'm telling you that it's not worth it. And you're going to find out no matter how much money you got. You're going to find out no matter how much money you got. I have more respect for men that at least will acknowledge that they're dying and that entertaining anything that promotes matriarchal beliefs kills you.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna just end it there. What he just said is a really good thing to just think about. He just said that he actually respects men that admit that they are subscribed to the whole kind of like giving their energy to their woman type of, program, right? I guess some of you might call it like a beta male or like a kind of simping program where they're like constantly giving their energy to the woman, right? Like they're going out there busting their ass and getting told what to do, what to wear, what food to buy, what holiday they got to do, all these kind of things, right? He's saying that he respects men that actually are honest with themselves and say, yes, I am a beta male. That's what I want to do. But at the end of the day, a lot of men aren't aware of that, and that's why it's important to have these things and discussions about semen retention. Some people say don't talk about semen retention in public or to people. Don't tell people you're on semen retention. I personally actually do tell people that I'm on semen retention, people that I, not even necessarily trust. I just tell some random people as well, because here's the thing, right, is that if this becomes a normalized practice, think about how much the world will change. Like if people just accept that semen retention is just like a natural way of being, think about how much positivity is going to occur within the world. Like it's pretty baffling to think just like how crazy the world would change if we went on semen retention. So I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. Thank you, Notorious, for sticking around to the end, and Shooter for dropping in for and also for Rome, ROT, and Gayha. And who else am I missing? We also had, what's his face? Someone else. I don't know. It was probably someone else, but it's getting kind of late. And I'll see you guys on my videos. Welcome to Semen Retention. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Keep holding your seed.